It was craziness in Tempe, Arizona, as the underdog Sun Devils take the win over the number 24 Ducks with the final score of 37-35, and we're here to break it all down for you. Welcome into HouseofSparky.com. I'm Troy Lynch. He's Max Madden. He's Matthew Tonis, and it was a game where the Sun Devils were not given a chance. Oregon was the best scoring team in the nation. Max, how were they able to pull over this victory?
Well, I mean, Oregon went 1 of 11 on third downs tonight. The Sun Devils were terrific on getting off the field. That's something that they preached a lot in practice. They're able to do it. They held Royce Freeman to 80 yards and just a touchdown. I mean, they were making tackles, and the scheme seemed to fit.
For the Arizona State offense, it seemed like everything was it was clicking for them. Sure, the Oregon Ducks, they stopped them a few times, but right out of the gate, you could tell that they were more confident, and Manny Wilkins, he played once again out of his mind.
Yeah, N'Keal Harry and Jalen Harvey both came up huge for Manny Wilkins, and the running game, well, it's not at the level where probably ASU fans want it to be. It's getting there in key situations. ASU's been able to run the ball, getting yards when they needed to, especially on that last drive leading to Brandon Ruiz's game-winning field goal. DeMario Richard just tore through the line and gave ASU an opportunity to just go down the field, milk some clock, and get in position to put Ruiz in position to win.
Yeah, and it seemed like DeMario Richard was a big factor in this game. He had just over 70 yards, but he did have one touchdown. But it seemed like for this Arizona State offense, they were able to run the ball up the middle more efficiently, and that seemed to play a factor.
Well, yeah, the Devils had really been missing a power rush game through the middle. They tried with Cam Balaj, but the line couldn't get a lot of good blocking for him. So they were really able to use DeMario Richard in a variety of situations tonight, whether that be a second and long to pick up more yards, or even to bruise it down for third down, like you said on that last play.
And Tonis, Manny Wilkins still has yet to throw an interception. He had 3 total touchdowns in today's game. What do you think about him?
He's been really good. He's been able to keep the ball in possession for ASU, something that Todd Graham preaches. No turnovers, and he did it again tonight. He was able to keep ASU, if not moving forward, at least holding on to the ball, making sure that Oregon did not have incredibly short fields, making sure Oregon used all 3 downs to get to that punt instead of Manny Wilkins giving the ball up. He had a couple throws in jeopardy today, but neither of them paid off for Oregon, so ASU continues. No interceptions this year. It
was definitely a game where the Sun Devils did not make a lot of mistakes. Same thing on defense. Big plays have been a very big problem for the Sun Devils in the past. However, the longest rush that Royce Freeman had was over 20 yards. This defense was without Karan Crump, their leading sacker, but everybody else seemed to step up, especially Chase Lucas.
Well, Chase Lucas was pretty great in coverage, and people forget about J.J. Wilson also converting over from offense to defense. Graham admitted he was a little lost at points tonight, but he really came out and executed well, and tackling was very important, and the Sun Devils were certainly helped by a few overthrows from Justin Herbert.
Then they have to go up against Stanford next week. I know they're 2-2 on the season right now, but as a Sun Devil fan, do you think this gives the fans more confidence going into the future?
I think it has to. Stanford's a team that, while it's a very big name, Stanford also lost to San Diego State. It's not as though they're in very different positions right now, especially, and ASU coming off this win has got to give them all the confidence in the world going to Palo Alto next week and trying to get over 500 for the first time since they were 1-0.
It seems like for the Sun Devils, every game is a must-win. But tonight here in Tempe, the Sun Devils take the victory 37-35 over the number 24 Ducks. He's Max Madden. He's Matthew Tonis. I'm Troy Lynch, and we'll be in Stanford next week with some more coverage. Make sure to check out our website there. But so long from Sun Devil Stadium, and we'll see you next Saturday.